I was really surprised, and I mentioned this to Moggy, and he kind of kicked himself, I think, that he didn't pick Knight Rider as the one that he wanted to do. Right, today you are taking the Capital Coast Express service using this 421 unit down to Brighton. Load passengers and on await departure. Traffic's busy around Victoria, so we have a small wait. The run is express and only stops at East Croydon, and after that you've got the line to yourself to open it up and get to Brighton as quickly as possible. This is a timetable run. Tardiness will not be accepted. So I'm going to pause the game because that's what you do in reality. A Capital Coast Express by DTG, me actually. Credit where it's due. London, Brighton. I can't do the title while I'm reading things out. Patience. London, Brighton, class 421 Southern. There we go. Knight Rider, N-I-G-H-T. It was a play on the name. Monty. So yeah, I was quite surprised that Moggy didn't want Knight Rider, if I'm completely honest. But he wants this one, so this one it is. To be fair, as much as everyone wants to see Knight Rider, I could just turn the screen back and just make sounds, and that's about all you'd see. You just search for Train Simulator on trainsimulator.com. I guess you either got no responses or loads and loads and loads of them. This was a real interesting loco train to put together because I think I did all the setup for it. One of the girls in the creative marketing team did the actual repaint work for it. I then did loads of scripting work. Then I needed to go and get some model changes done because it's got the headlight on the front, which the model didn't have initially. And I added things like the cab light to it and other stuff. And yeah, this was quite an interesting one to put together. Did I get the passenger? I didn't get. I did try putting the passenger view in, but it looked rubbish, so I took it out. But I went through every single train, every single coach, every single unit in this scenario and made sure that all of the sets were matched up correctly. Oh yes, I did that just for you. Well, there's a delay because I wanted to get stuff pulling out in front of you to make life a little bit more interesting. Am I getting flashbacks of developing the current train sim? No, I'm actually quite looking forward to running it. I remember at the time, it was like any scenario, I was ready to see the back of it. But now I'm quite looking forward to giving it another run. I'm going to be late because I'm driving a Southern service. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, it's my turn. Got a green light. Sorry, that's a red coloured green light. Another Southern unit coming in over there. Right, there's the yellow. Do I ever come to Manchester? Do you mean do I run scenarios there or do I visit there? I don't really go to Manchester for any reasons at the moment. But personally, I can't remember if I've stayed at a Manchester Premier Inn. That's about as far as it goes on the way to the Glasgow exhibition. Oh, if Southern had Pacers. Oh, hello. Not a bad idea, Ed. We need a Southern livery Pacer. That yellow is mine. Good. Let's put it up to the limit. Put it to the limit. So a red coloured green light. There you go, it's a green coloured red light, a green coloured green light. What I wanted to do, my goal with the beginning of this scenario was to make it to where, given you're limited in speed, also to make it mess you up by having to also look for the lights, so that you're constantly, do you speed up, do you not speed up, do you slow down, do you overspeed? Yeah, just so that it made it a bit more fun just coming out of here, because you're constantly on the throttle. That was sort of why I set the trains up like that. Limit. 40 limit except for the red light. Got a train crossing our path just up ahead. $15 for the AWS. Green lights. I'm Sinister. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Right, back up to a green light. You're going to the same Seven Valley, are you, Leeds lad? Nice. Hi, Arnold A. Swimmer. Happy birthday to Moggy. Happy birthday to Moggy. Happy birthday, dear Gronk. Happy birthday to you. 527 lines of code to make Matt squirm. Thanks very much, Arnold. Can I get some GGs for Arnold? And a lot of happy birthdays to Moggy. Oh, this is an awesome follow. Mad respect for this follow. If I can find the mouse. Where's the mouse? There's the mouse. British teabag. As long as that's not an adult reference, we're all good. Right. Right, we're coming around the curve now. What I need to do is come out of that. We need a nice picture. And this is one of my favourite places to take pictures of this route. I remember when we announced that we were doing this, we showed pictures and there were no third rail. The internet just about exploded on that day, I think. Of course, there was no third rail because it was an end progress picture, and the third rail is the last thing you do. But never mind, they wouldn't listen. Did I have any impact on the route? No, not really. This route, I think, had been mostly finished by the time I joined the company. Capture the essence of British summer's day. Yeah, I was a really big fan of this livery. That was one of the reasons I was quite keen to do it. We're not stopping at Clapham Junction. We are blasting our way through. Green light, pushing up to 60 miles an hour. Ben's Trains 23, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated, sir. Just need to keep the speed pretty much pinned up towards the 60, if I remember rightly, to keep up with the timing on it. Ran this scenario so many times, checking the timings of it. I think it's stuck at 1850-44 because of a one of those red-coloured green lights. What head code am I using? I don't remember. I don't know if I could set head codes on these. Oh, 70. I seem to remember spending a lot of time working out what the head codes were, and that seemed like the most appropriate one, I think. I remember spending an entire afternoon going around all the trains in this route and fixing up all of the numbering. So you should find, according to, at least according to the numbering reported on the SEMG website, it should all be authentic. It's really good numbers. 165 for a Friday is really good, actually. Because Squirrel's normally... Is Squirrel streaming tonight? Because he normally... I think a lot of people prefer to go and see him. Which is fine. Not complaining. But normally Thursdays and Fridays are a bit lower on the numbers, because that's also when Squirrel streams. Right. So yeah, if we're getting 165, that's not bad at all. Gently pushing back up to 70. So we are making our first stop at East Croydon, where Moggy will be in presence and waving as we stop. And also, since it's where he worked, he'll be unloading the mail. Okay, Moggy? I didn't tell you that bit, but you'll be doing all the mail. It's a beautiful train. Ah, there's no Squirrel tonight. Ah, see, that explains it. I hope he's alright. Just having a break, or is 176? Nice. You got the Class 4-2 but not in this livery. Yeah, this was done as an extra. It was done as it was the very first twin pack that Dovetail did, or Ralston.com at the time, was the London Brighton with this 421. And we did it essentially to find out whether people would like twin packs. And they did, in a very big way. Down to 3 miles now for East Croydon. I think the 321 has notched brakes, SDH, which is why it wouldn't work with a rail driver unless you set up script to add specific notches in. There's a number of equivalent EMUs like that. I think the 319 probably falls into the same place as well. Your name is PG, don't worry. Nice British T-bag. Oh, we had a whole cold coming. Oh, in that case, wish him well then. 60 limit coming up. Speed reduction alarm for the 60, and we've also got double yellow. So red in about 3/4 of a mile. We're okay for the 60. See you later, Banter Dwarf. Remember, Monday, Wednesday and Friday for Train Sim Live now. Tuesday for Minecraft. Single yellow. Fixed stabilization ramp as we go over here, but got a red light approaching anyway. The brakes are real. Why the change in schedule? Because I've got to work late Tuesdays and Thursdays now. Or at least I want to plan to be able to work late Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Sorry, Tuesdays and Thursdays. If I turn out to not be working Tuesdays or Thursdays for any reason, then I will stream instead. But I'll let you know. But I want to plan for Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays to be. They'll be the core days I will definitely be streaming, short of stuff happening. What's a slam door EMU? Slam door is because they were just doors that you'd slam, literally. They're not actuated or anything like that. They are just literally a door on a hinge that got slammed quite regularly. Where do I see it's a red light up ahead? So when you can see all the signals down here, if this one is saying double yellow, you can tell the next one is single yellow and the next one is red. So you can work it forward. Nothing's on Thursday, Copernicium. What I'll do is if I do work late Thursday, then I will probably, when I get home, record a video or something. Just do a record video and upload that rather than do a stream. Because it'll be late, and I can just do one. And like I did, for example, last night when I got home from work, I did a video on the new BR 112.1, which has just finished uploading to YouTube, so I'll make that available straight after the stream. Just taking the brakes off for no good reason. So this is the red light that gets me onto the main line down to East Croydon, or at least it will when it goes to something other than red. Trying to work out why it isn't letting me in. Oh, that would be why. The crossover. I know I tested this now, and you don't need to use a tab, so. Yeah, the fact that everybody did slam the doors rather than just the noise. The fact that everyone did slam the doors. You also had the fact that most passengers wouldn't bother to shut the doors, they'd just get off the train and leave. So then the guard would effectively have to run down the side or the platform manager would run down the train, slamming all the doors shut as he went along, shutting them, making sure they were all shut. Right, 45 as we approach here. Right, so we're coming into East Croydon. If anyone's got any mail that they would like delivered, please hand it to Moggy as he passes through your carriage. Green light with a route indicator. 25 limit. I'm making good time actually. Moggy's on platform 6. Oh well. Moggy will have to run, won't he? Mickey D. So I ran the OBB 1189 on YouTube, but I didn't. It wouldn't let me download it to clip it and upload it properly. So it's the only way I could do it is publish the whole down the mineshaft stream and then let you find it at the end. So I am going to run it again on Monday, I think, so that you can see it. Well, I am running it on Monday. Sorry. So yeah, Moggy's going to run round the carriage, just picking up your mail, and while he does that, we'll have a bit of a theme tune.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Moggy. Hope you don't get cat flu. Hope your day was the best. Now just sit back and rest. Watch Matt try his hardest to use the wipers much less. Happy birthday, mate. Meow.
Is it time to go yet? No. Hey, where's your wallet? Cringe fest. It's all about the cringe fest. Someone posted on the YouTube that they didn't think they'd ever been as cringed as they were watching the Train Sim Live theme tune or something. And I'm going to reply to them at some point that I'm really glad that my channel was able to allow them to explore new depths of their person. I mean, how many YouTube panels can say that they've done that for you? I mean, that's a deeply personal thing. Right, good morning, good timing, keep it up. I know, we're doing alright, aren't we? Let's keep going. Got a green light. You put more traffic in, it's now 70 minutes. Nice. What's the theme tune? That's Moggy's birthday song from Strat Shadow. Strat Shadow's another user on the chat. He also is the one who did the various theme tunes on the channel. Right. So we are now full speed to Brighton, platform 6. Did we forget to drop? No, we didn't forget to drop off Moggy. We're kidnapping him and taking him to Brighton. up to 90 miles an hour now. We are currently aiming for about 40 seconds ahead of schedule. You want a run by? I should be able to do a run by. Everyone, get your training shoes on. $80 miles an hour. See that rubbishy 377? You need 421 goodness. 421 goodness. Bye bye. Hey Ruben, welcome. We've got one of your scenarios coming up next actually. We're going to the Feather River Canyon for some Zephyr hype. Well, if the stream gets 200 viewers, I'm sure we'll get there someday. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. There's only so much awesome that the channel can take. I'm talking about you. Your latest scenario's got 4 stars. Nice, hey Ruben. Is it on the suggestion list? If not, why not? We're up to 187 right now. Wow. Folks, hit follow. We're so close to 6,000. And then go on to YouTube and go and hit subscribe on there as well. Because we're even closer, we're close to 10,000 in that one. And then come back and watch. Tell me what you want to see. Ask questions. We're all here to help. We're all friends. Except Moggy. Struggling a bit at the moment. It's just about maintaining 87 or thereabouts. Tunnel. The driver, bye train. The passenger's like, hello? What? No, come back. Won't we do a face reveal at 10,000? We may do a face reveal at 10,000, absolutely. The bell noise, Peachlick, is AWS. Just before a green light, you'll get before any light, you'll get the or protected light. Sorry, you'll get the AWS ramp in the middle. So you'll get one coming up just in a minute. Any second now. There it is. There, look, and there's the bell, which tells me that my next signal is a green. If you get an alarm, that means the next signal is not green. You then have to acknowledge it. If you don't acknowledge it, then Why do people keep asking for a face reveal? Because they're being silly. Heading for the quarry line. Or coming off the quarry line, I would guess. How about letting Si do a TSL stream? Nah, she doesn't like doing these streams. Apparently everyone was mean to her on one of the streams. Not quite, but... Nah, she just likes her crafting stream. She doesn't really like trains. Doesn't like trains at all. Right, we've got an 80 coming up as we make the run coming out of here. We're on making really good time now. We're about 3 minutes ahead of schedule, and approaching a change in speed limit is the perfect time for me to take my eye off it and do something else. Thank you for the follow. It's DJ Jacob. Much appreciated. Welcome to the stream. Got it just about in time. What do you mean the Spyrex ticking? Yeah, that clicking is the ticking is Spyrex valves, just to do with the air brake system. Power back on. Young lad 14, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Oh my word, more. Welcome. Zutia, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Welcome. .88 miles an hour. Wait a second. You used a class 421 to make a time machine? Got a flux capacitor up there. Wait till you see what happens when this baby hits 88 miles an hour. What, the wheels fall off? Basically. Like me gear, a lot of TS users love this route. Can't see it. I do. I like this route. I've always been a fan of this route. Train Sim taught you something. You correctly identified the Spyrex valve tick. Excellent. Gronk time machine. Down a steep hill with a big heavy train behind it, maybe. You want to see what happens when this baby hits 88 miles an hour? Why? What happens? No idea. I've only got it to 15. 87.8 miles an hour. 87.9, plowing the other logs. 88 miles an hour. Ah! Settle down. Settle down. .8 miles an hour. I want to see some real speed, do it this way. That's how you do, nice and fast. What are we now? 24 miles to Brighton. managing. We're hitting the 19 quite nicely now. Oh, some serious tea. Gatwick. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gatwick Station. If you were looking to get off at Gatwick, you should have got on a different train. Have I been on the Eurostar? I have not. Well, I have been on the Eurostar as part of the Channel Tunnel Rail Link evacuation tests, which was driving up and down the new section of the rail in the UK. But I've not actually taken the Eurostar as a paying passenger to go to France. No, the glass mug, I think it's in the dishwasher. I just actually haven't got it out. Youngstar 79, when is the 24-hour charity stream? It is November 18th, 1 PM through to November 19th, 1 PM. Steve, I missed the days of being able to get off train before it stops moving. The amount of times you've ended up face palming the platform. Yeah, it should be a good stream. Still trying to figure out what I'm going to run, but I know it'll be good anyway, because trains will be involved. And trucks, probably, at least. Mostly trains, though. Holds itself nicely at the 89.6, so I'm not having to do too much with the throttle at this point. Yeah, it went well last time. So the first 24-hour stream was Children in Need, and we did 3,200 is how much we raised. Second stream was Cancer Research UK, and that raised just a little bit shy of 6,000. So, to be honest, the numbers are kind of irrelevant insofar as we have a good time, we raise some money, and it all goes to a good cause. It'd be nice if we could do better, though. You want to fly from London to Singapore in a Cessna? Yeah. No. Right, 80 limit. Let's cut the power. You throw it at JFK in the in that little plane that you start off with by default. I can't remember what it's called now. Still got green lights, so we're doing fine. Push the speed back up now, we're going too slow really. Oh, it's a train. The ultralight, that's the one I was thinking. Cheers, Steve. It's coming Monday, is it? Excellent. Will I be playing FSX on the 24-hour stream? Well, it's another one I'm going to consider. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know at the moment. Other than the fact that most of it will be trains, I might pick, say, like 1 extra game or 2 extra games to play across the lot. I want to focus on trains because that's what everybody's here for, pretty much. $16.9 miles. Almost back up to the 90. Why not play Portal? Oh, Portal's so good. Portal is so good. And the music at the end. I'm still alive. Still alive. What a piece of music. Cake is alive, folks. We have no idea how hard that is on me to be able to say those words. The cake is alive. Oh, it was 3047 and 5129. Oh, I thought it was more than that. I'll have to go and check. But yeah, okay. 3000 and 5000 still. That's not bad going. So who's viaduct, Moggy? Mrs. Demema did indeed prove that the cake wasn't a lie and did a grand job doing it as well. Yeah, I saw they were going to be doing scrapping the Eurostars. Yeah, still alive. The end theme from Portal 2. There's another end theme at the beginning of Portal 1, wasn't there, which was epic. Has anyone seen the... there's like a NASA video which explains fusion and fission, I think it is. And they use GLaDOS to do it. It's hilarious. It's really good. It gets turned into an MP3 server at the end. That was Hazuks. The station with warm feet, because it has socks. There you go. 2 more stations for us. Well, where was that then? Haywards Heath or something. It was Haywards Heath. I knew it began with an H. Have you missed anything of import, Monty? Yeah, all of it. All of it. Every moment. And Wivelsfield. Wivelsfield is where you get a left junction. I think it's just after Wivelsfield Station. You've got Wivelsfield Junction. and if you take that, not in this route, but in the real one, you end up down at Lewes, bound for Brighton. Daniel, yes, I wrote this scenario. I did. This bit is meant to be light on AI. The idea was to make it nuts at the beginning. There's Whittlesfield Junction. That's the road to Lewes. The goal was to have a full-length run that you could use to just open it up and let the thing run. .9 miles. Why is this area light on AI? I don't know actually. It is a little bit light on AI, but I think there are quite a lot of AI services in this scenario overall. Get ready. I know the next station. Do I? Oh, is that Hazzocks? But what I hated scenarios, it were just high-speed runs. Well, you know what? I wasn't making this scenario for me. I was making this for the pack. Knight Rider is the stressy one. Ooh, Steve says, we've got a competition coming up next week on train-simulator.com. Get your best train ghost stories prepared to win an upcoming route of your choice. There you go, start thinking about train ghost stories. Hazzocks. This is a station that stays warm, keeps its feet warm. This is a ghost story though, isn't it? Train arrives early. Wow, 10 minutes early. Monty the Horse, one train can make a difference. I don't know Cameron's gaming. The only thing I can assume is his voice is in this sort of midway thing where it's in the middle of braking, which can sound quite hilarious at times. To be honest, when I was doing this pack, I was spending more time working on the train. I wanted the train to work really well and have lots of features in it, so I didn't get to spend as much time as I might have liked in the scenarios. But I still like them. They're okay. They're okay. It's also, you don't want to go too mad on the AI and things, just you want everyone to enjoy it with a good performance and go crazy on workshop. Drop for 75. Oblivious, welcome sir. Thanks for the host and welcome to Oblivious viewers. Push it back up to the 75. Moggy, you haven't broken down in the car. You're in the boot of the train. Don't you remember we captured you at East Croydon? Step 3, we're getting parallel, we're getting some feedback. Have you found out what scenario was it, Amaryl, and the one that you're having problems with? Right, Preston Park. Drop to speed to 40. The number of times I've come slamming down here in the Mallard. Jamming the brakes on for that. Oh good, thanks Amaryl. 40 limit. One or two hard approaches and landings in FSX. Possibly. I'm not that great with FSX. I was thinking of doing some of the missions because there's some really cool ones, like the secret agent one, and the one where you do the you have to land the aircraft on the truck. That's good fun. Down for 25, platform 6. Previous, how was my day? Busy? But they're all busy these days, that's just how it is. Overall, very, very good. Thank you. How is yours? Your school's having a Halloween dance, but you're not allowed to wear costumes. I'm sure there's a reason for it. Right, we've got about 14 minutes before we're due in, so just slow down a bit. I guess I don't really have too much excuse to not get reasonably close to the buffer, so given I've got 14 minutes to do it. Everyone's like, can the train please stop? Can the train please stop now? I'm just going to stop it there actually. Oh, that's a very good point, Sorge, UK, about the costumes, of course. See, told you there'd be a good reason for it. Well, Shrell, good evening. while we're waiting... Oh, here we go. Great passengers are delighted with the service. Yes! Delighted, I tells you. Delighted. There you go. So that was the Capital Coast Express. And this isn't the Capital Coast Express.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Moggy. Hope you don't get cat flu. Hope your day was the best. Now just sit back and rest. Watch Matt try his hardest to use the wipers much less. Happy birthday, mate. Meow.